This is my intro music. Welcome to the video. I hope you like it lots, so don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Now let's react.
Hey, hi, hello there. Welcome to another episode of me watching Alexandra. Hopefully making something. I don't know. This is how I lost 30 pounds eating s'mores and calzones. We're gonna go over her videos in this one, and then we're gonna go over in another video her Instagram, because she's eating some wild stuff. In my opinion, it's fine. However, I have been on her Reddit lately, and among other things, the thing that stuck out to me the most, she talks to the baby when the baby's not there. That's like the one thing I took away from the Reddit. I thought was weird. I think it's weird. Apparently, I have not noticed it because I wasn't looking for it, but apparently I'm going to start looking for it. Alex has been doing, okay, the Reddit says that Alex will pretend to talk to the baby when the baby isn't present. And there's like screen grabs of her supposedly talking to the baby when the baby's not there. And one of them has her in the car. She drives a Tesla. This is important, only because of the way the screen grab works. Anyway, she's in the Tesla. She's turned and she's in the driver's seat. So she's turned, and the baby seat is blurred like she does when the baby's in the seat, right? And the pixelation, like if you don't think about it, it's just like, oh, okay, the baby's over there. And I tend not to look at the pixelization anyway because it fucks with my eyes. So I don't like it. So I kind of ignore it when she does it. But if you look at it, it's not pixelating a face. It's just kind of pixelating, right? I don't look at it typically because it makes my eyes hurt. So I usually block it out. There's nothing in there. And then whoever it was who grabbed the screen looked up in the reflection of the window, because the Tesla has a window that goes all the way across, or at least the version that she has. And so it was looking in the reflection of the glass in the ceiling of the car, and the car seat's empty. I think it's weird. So, yeah, the whole thing could be shopped. I understand. I'm always the first one to say that. But, like, I've seen enough now to fully believe that Alexandra uses a lot of filters. So, for you to give me the argument that she is fake pixelating the baby, it's not a hard sell. I think it's strange. So there was another one where she apparently was like talking to the baby, and he's supposed to be in the baby like walker thing, and she's in the kitchen. It may even be this video. And there's like a screen grab, and it's got the walker, and it's clear that the walker is empty. Like she didn't even pixelate it or anything. The walker's just empty. And I'm just like, that one's just bizarre because it's very obvious that there's no one in the walker. So, and then somewhere else on the Reddit, I saw very briefly the claim that she like edits his voice into the video. Like she puts his voice into the video to make it sound like he's in the room. Look, Alex said she didn't want to be a mommy vlogger. Sorry. When she first had the baby, and she said she didn't want to have him in the videos a lot. I don't have a problem with her not having the baby in the video. So I mean, I'm not here for her mommy vlogging anyway, because I got nothing. I don't connect with that. I'm not a mom. So I'm okay with it, right? If she just doesn't have the baby in the videos. So why does she care? Why is she going through these extra steps to make it appear like the baby's there? Just be like, yeah, the kid's not here, and move on with life. Like, I don't know. It's just these extra steps to be fake about it are not helping. So anyway, something new to keep an eye out for when I'm watching her videos. Is the baby there or not? It's like, we got cooking, we got magical mystery baby. These are exciting now. Alex suddenly got excited, got interesting. And I still don't fucking know what's going on. And she's still boring as hell. All right, anyway, we gotta speed her up. I cannot wait for Lindsay to get a hold of that one, though. Oh, wait, no, Lindsay's not really reacting to her. Never mind. Sorry. Never mind. But if Lindsay does react to that, I cannot wait to hear Lindsay reacting to that. Anyway, all right, so this is how I lost 30 pounds eating s'mores plus calzones. I remember the last video I reacted. I hope I posted that. I can't remember. Guys, I went to New York over the weekend. I lost my brain. I will hopefully be putting a video together. No, I will be putting a video together of just me traveling to New York and just kind of showing you guys a few of the things I did there. It has, well, okay, it's kind of girl world adjacent only because like I went to a couple of the places that, yep, Anna went to, just to kind of see them. I don't know, it was kind of like walking in a celebrity's shoes kind of a thing. But also I went there to go see a thing called Manhattan Henge. And anyway, that'll all be in the video when I finally put it together because I've got a lot of clips I got to put together. But anyway, my brain also apparently melted while I was there. And I cannot remember if I posted the video before this. But anyway, I don't want to view your products. Thanks. All right. So I've got her sped up to time and a quarter. See, I just completely forgot. Oh, she got the calzone press. It's just a sandwich crimper. They've existed for decades at this point. But I guess she discovered it on TikTok and therefore it's brand new and magic. Look, I'm not going to give her a hard time about her cup. I have a magical Pusheen cup. I never knew I needed this thing. I drink more water now that I own this thing. The magic of Pusheen. Okay, if you need a magical, what is it Anna calls it? If you need a magical emotional support cup to drink more water, whatever. Let's go.
Good morning. Welcome back to a new vlog, you guys. This thing, life-changing. And that is just me being simple gal with simple needs.
Aw, hiding your little head under my arm. I will be saying this though, I may end up cutting chunks of these videos out because there's another one I want to react to. Not everything. I don't care about everything. We may skip chunks of it just because it's irrelevant. I don't care about the television shows. I don't care about the hauls. I'm really kind of just here for the Weight Watchers stuff and the cooking. So if I skip large chunks of the video, that's why. Excuse me. If she goes on like a fat acceptance rant or something like that, I will be here for that as well. But mostly, I'm just here for the cooking and the Weight Watchers.
You don't realize how much you need a leak-proof water bottle till you have one. And you know what? Screw the 40-ounce ones. They're too big. 32 is where it's at. Petition to make 32-ounce tumblers the tumblers. Anyway, good morning. Starting off a new vlog.
Mine's 20 ounces, and I think that's big. Oh, triple B.
It's Soup's rainy today. We're just gonna hang out today. I have like a bunch of errands
If the rain could stop, I would be happy.
to run. I have some new foods to make, WW friendly, and I'm so excited to just hang out with you today. You, me, Anderson, and Bruni. Oh, and I didn't get to use this in the last vlog, our crimpet. So we're gonna make lunch with a crimpet. We're gonna make a new sweet treat. I'm really excited. I have a bunch of packages to open though that I've just been like accumulating. I bought like house stuff on Prime Day and like random things. Some hasn't come in yet.
I didn't buy squat on Prime Day. I meant to check out the creamy, and I completely forgot. So no creamy for me. Maybe I'll get one around Christmas time. You know, the optimal time to buy ice cream.
Like the boxes are accumulating, so I want to just like open those up really quick. I also whipped us up.
How do you not open things? Like, I don't get that. Like, especially shit for the house. Like, our boxes show up and we immediately open them because they're full of stuff that I need.
Some more homemade Greek yogurt bagels this morning.
Ow.
Got those nice and fresh and going.
Why? You all saw that, right? He just bit me. He didn't bite me that hard. It was a love nip. You could love me in other ways that don't require your teeth, though. I just make a video about my cats not biting me?
So yeah, let's go ahead and just start by getting these packages opened and breaking down these boxes. One Prime Day thing we got were some sparkling earbuds. We love.
That sounds awful. Okay. I might end up cutting this out later, but let's go.
The Guayaki yerba mate. They're like just really, really good, like mellow caffeine. Like it's a good caffeine, but not like a jittery caffeine. They're made with like yerba mate leaves. I feel like they're getting really popular. Yar put me on forever ago when we first started dating. And the ones on sale during Prime were the Cherry Jubilation Sparkling. I've never had a sparkling yerba, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it. If not, I'll give this to Yar before he leaves for work. So.
Oh my God, I forget she does that like Amberlynn. I forgot we do that. I forgot her and Amberlynn do things the exact same way. That 10 out of 10.
That's delicious. That is quite delightful. And I like these. Oh my God, that's so good. These have 100 calories. Oh, they do have kind of a lot of sugar. When we do the yerbas now, they have like a low sugar one, which is the ones we've been buying. The peach is my fave. I don't know if I can drink all that sugar. Maybe half, if anything, and I'll let him take the rest to work. But this can has 80 milligrams of caffeine. It's like the same size as an Alani, so it's a little bit more low key. But this flavor is so good. That tastes really good. Oh, I love that. Okay. All right.
What does it taste like, Alex? Does it taste like cherries? Does it taste like leaves? Does it taste like sugar? You said it has a lot of sugar. How many grams of sugar does it have? You have the damn can in front of you. Can you tell me anything about it?
I am like sweating. Also, fun little thing. This is so random. You know how your hair looks better in a ponytail when you're like holding it with your hand?
No.
And then you put it in and it looks kind of lame. I used this headband today. I think we just need like a thicker hair tie to give that like hand effect. You know, it's not like it looks like amazing or anything, but I feel like it kind of gives the look of like when you're holding it with your hand and it looks better. You know what I mean?
Okay, look. I like Alex's makeup and I like some of her hair tips. So I will fully admit this is one of those moments where I'm just kind of like, cool. But normally her makeup and her hair stuff doesn't bother me because I actually kind of like the way her stuff looks. I know I'm rocking the Groucho Mark eyebrows today, or Mark's eyebrows today, but normally I like her stuff, so I don't like how dark her eyes. Should I do darker eyebrows? Or should I just, don't talk to me about my eyebrows.
I mean, guess what? We are down 28 pounds.
Are we?
I weighed in this morning.
We're down 30. We're down almost 30 pounds. Okay. I'm gonna just believe you. Okay.
And I just can't believe we're almost at 30 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I'm really proud of myself and I just like don't feel deprived. I feel like I'm just in a really, really good place with like movement, eating like nutritious, but like yummy things. I don't know. I feel really good, really proud of myself and just like excited to keep on this journey.
I'm going to say something and I don't mean for it to be rude. Hear me out. Her arms seem a little saggy. And that could be because she has lost some fat in her arms. All right. I don't mean that dickishly. All right. Maybe she has actually lost somewhere near 30 pounds and because you don't get to pick where it comes off. All right. That's not how this works. It comes off where it's going to come off. Some people lose weight faster in certain areas than others. I have noticed that her arms are a little more jiggly than normal. So maybe it's coming off her arms a little faster than other spots. She does not seem to lose weight around her face easily. All right. So it's her face seems to want to hold on to fat more than anywhere else on her body. All right. So that's just something I've noticed with my eyeballs looking at her pictures over time. So maybe. All right. Maybe. But I also know she filters things to the nth degree. Okay. I understand this. All right. So I don't know, but the jiggle seems real. I don't feel like filters are going to add jiggle. All right. And I'm not trying to be a dick here. I really am trying to like figure out where that 30 pounds has gone. All right. So I'm not saying it's like ready to be loose skin. I'm just saying it looks jigglier. All right. I'm trying to be nice.
I notice like the more I lose weight, the better I feel, quite honestly.
What is with this? I'm a cute little girl. Dude. All right, look. This is my recording space. You exist to make the audience happy. The least you could do is face the camera and quit giving me dirty looks. There we go. There, now they can see you. I win. Go.
You know, I'm moving more. I feel like lighter. Like things are just easier. Like my feet hurt less. I don't know. I just feel my best, more energized. You know, like of course feeling better is like always great, but like Anderson really is my my purpose. Cause like I don't want to have to feel like I have to rush to have kids. Like if I want to have kids like later down the road, I want to be in good shape. I want to be in good health. I want to be able to chase Anderson around. And I don't know, I want to be young for him physically as long as I can. So yeah, I feel really good. Also, I hope you guys grabbed these tank tops during Prime Day. I put them on like stories and stuff. These are my fave. I showed them a few vlogs ago. I got the gray one now, the ribbed square neck. They're so freaking nice. And then it's actually kind of cool today, so I'm wearing my fave like mom pants.
She's built like a brick house, man. I want to get some of the built-in bra shirts from Uniqlo. Those things look awesome. And they look relatively, the price on those don't look terrible, but they look cute. Oh, and they have a merino wool plum crop sweater. Oh my God, it's cute. And I fit into it. I can wear Uniqlo's clothes now. Granted, I'm still in the largest size. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to pretend, but I can wear their clothes now. That is such a... I'm so happy about that. It just makes me so happy. But anyway, let's go.
They're just like... And I call them mom pants because they have big pockets. You can throw stuff in the pockets and they're comfortable, but...
Is that what makes them mom pants? What makes things mom pants? When does it become mom pants? I've never understood why, like jeans, like what makes them mom jeans? When do they become mom jeans? Let me know.
They're great for everyone. These were on sale during Prime too, but they're cheap anyway, so I'll link these. It's in the 70s today. We've been having a ton of heat, but it's kind of humid, but it's in the 70s. It's gonna be really rainy, so I think Anderson and I are gonna run a few errands, maybe visit my mom later, and probably just like hang out at home and play. All right, so I bought a lot of just like householdy things. I didn't buy that much. I just have like a couple.
Are we gonna do something? Okay, that looked like Pepsi. That doesn't look like householdy things. All right, come on, let's go.
Things to open here. So I'm a big drink person. I think a huge part of like being happy on my weight loss is having yummy drinks. Also,
I'm trying to think. I drink coffee. I drink water. Yeah. I've been drinking a lot. I bought some flavored water. What do I drink? Shit, I don't know. I should start tracking my drinks. Just to see. Maybe I don't track my drinks enough. Maybe that's something I should probably do more.
these are so good. I
What
just
are
saw them
these?
the other day. Pepsi Zero Sugar, Wild Cherry and Cream.
That does sound good. I don't like Pepsi, but I do like cream cherry. I like cream soda and I like cherry. But I don't like Pepsi. Maybe I'll try it.
It reminds me so much of like a decade or two ago when there was like, you know, I think it actually was Diet Coke. Like the vanilla cherry.
Oh man, vanilla Coke. Fuck. I will drink vanilla Coke.
Diet Coke or something like that. I don't know. It tastes like the 2000s. It's so nostalgic. It is delicious. It is.
What do the 2000s taste like? Apparently Diet Vanilla Coke. All right. Good to know.
So good. Having yummy drinks, it satisfies a sweet tooth. It does. But
Okay,
I also like
so-
these. These are a great afternoon caffeine boost. The Ice Plus Caffeine, 0 sugar, vitamins, antioxidants, and it has caffeine. I think it's 70 milligrams in each one. But I got the variety pack: citrus, twist, black raspberry, blue raspberry, and strawberry citrus. I've never had the strawberry, but I love these. They're like kind of big. They're yummy. They're 0 sugar.
Do you have another word besides yummy?
That little bit of caffeine. It's like just enough for an end of the day push. Oh, and then there was a
Tea. You can drink tea. Just tea with nothing in it. Just drink tea. It's got antioxidants and a little bit of sugar. I'm sorry, am I disturbing you? Don't let me disturb you.
different brand of bamboo toilet paper on sale. We like to buy bamboo toilet paper for a few reasons.
They make bamboo toilet paper? Is it expensive? I'm not against this idea.
We like the texture. It's very eco-friendly. We don't use a lot of toilet paper because we have bidets, so it's like you only have to use a little bit. And
Look. I've already told you guys how much I like a bidet.
lasts a long time. So this is from the brand Better For You. I think Better For You, Better For the Planet. Oh, the brand is Repurpose. So they had a pack on sale for Prime. I'll buy these, or I'll buy the REEL brand from Target, or there's a bunch of brands, and they all feel the same. But that's just kind of what we've been buying. Oh, and the last box is just paper towels. Which,
Okay.
and there's actually only one other car here. Myself. All right, great news. It is not raining, so
Yay.
and there's actually only one other car here. So
Yay.
I am in the car. Hi, Munch. He seriously the cutest kid I've ever seen in my life.
Is he really there though? Is he really in the car? Quick, someone zoom in.
I know I'm biased, but it's true.
But is he really there?
True. We've got Bruniana back here too.
Hey, Bruno.
The boys.
I noticed that we're not getting any kind of angle that can show us that the kid's there.
And oh, here comes our order. I'm gonna hop out and help him unload it. Yeah.
Here comes my
I got
order.
this. I came to this Walmart 'cause they had this in stock.
Here comes my order.
And jet puffed protein powder because we're gonna make like a healthy s'mores. I got more chocolate chips for that, gelatin, and you guys know I always have this for my coffee. Got some. Oh, hello.
I'm curious. Can we go back? Go back. Is that all we get? Bruno, get out of the way. We like Bruno, but I mean, maybe. I don't like to stare at that thing too long, though.
Oh, got some hash browns.
Is there, okay, hang on. Is there seriously one item in that brown paper bag? Not that I care, it's a brown paper bag, but I just want to point out, is there seriously one fucking item in that bag? Really, Walmart?
This Fairlife fat-free milk is for it. Oh, I've got one of these Light and Fit things here.
Are there seriously 3 items in that brown paper bag? I just keep saying brown paper bag because it's a brown paper bag.
And then this is the Low Point butter that I use for so much. Right, let's rock and roll. I will say right now, this Walmart.
I'm doing it now. Is the kid in the reflection? I can't tell. This is the pool that's in the back, which means this would be where the kid is. I mean, maybe? I guess? Because I can't see the dog either. If the dog was here, he'd be like here-ish, but I don't see the dog reflected either. I see all of the stuff in the bag. Like I can see the brown bags and I can see that stupid kiddie pool. But I guess this would be the baby? Maybe?
This is the Walmart that's like a little bit far from me.
Yeah. Okay. No, this moves. Something's moving. So there's something in the seat. All right. The kid's there. All right. All right. The baby's there. Or something is in the baby seat moving. So I'm voting on the baby being in the baby seat. That makes logical sense.
me that I like to go to for like in-store perusing, and they were so quick with their pickup. I think this is just my Walmart now. For everything, this is my Walmart. I love this Walmart. That was so quick. Because I asked you guys in the vlogs, and a ton of you said your pickups were not slow. So
yeah, so he's kicking his little
that
feet.
one Walmart I was going to before. So I'm going to go visit my mom now, and I'm going to surprise her and get her an iced coffee. Hi, can I please do a large iced coffee with extra cream, no sugar?
Large ice, extra cream, no sugar?
Yes.
Anything else?
That's it. Thank you.
You can't make an iced coffee at home with extra cream and no sugar? Like, I could go do that right now. I could go make you an iced coffee with extra cream and no sugar.
That's how my mom drinks her coffee. Extra cream, no sugar.
How much are you going to pay for that thing that you could go make at home? Just asking.
All right. Hopefully she will be excited for some iced coffee.
I don't care. That's a face. We have confirmed that the baby is in the seat.
And they do get stuck in your head. I don't know what it is, but sing your heart out, Miss Ray.
Don't care. Wait, was that a teeny tiny puppy? Oh.
Okay, I'm back home. We had a nice visit with my mom. Anderson just went down for a nap, and now I'm going to make some lunch and make a new dessert, WW friendly, just delicious, high protein, low cal options.
Okay.
So in the last vlog, I shared this. This got recommended to me, I think, on a reel, and of course I'm like, ooh, fun, because I use my 1-point tortillas, these little wraps, all the time, and this is a little sealer, so you can make it into like a calzone, a burrito, enchilada, kebab, and pasty, and more. So
Because God forbid you do that on your own. Just saying, you don't actually need this to do that, but whatever.
I want to make a buffalo chicken calzone with this, and I just threw in my low point chicken into the air fryer. It's the one from Real Good Chicken.
Right.
Really, really good. So once that's done, we will make our crimpet. And yes, you could probably just use a fork, but I want to use this because this is fun. To get the
I mean, okay.
best crimp, place the wrap over the crimpet, add the ingredients, microwave the device and the ingredients all together for 20 seconds, remove from the microwave, fold over your wrap and crimp, or run a wet finger around the edge of the wrap before crimping. It creates a better seal. That's an interesting little factoid. So we put our wrap, our ingredients, microwave 20 seconds, and then we crimp it. And then after that, you can like throw it in the air fryer, on the grill, on the pan to give it a nice little crispy crisp. I'm excited.
That makes sense. Because you want to warm it up. And then, yeah, you want to put the water on it to make it sticky. Then you want to crimp it together. You probably want to hold it for like a few seconds. I just, it's just basic food science. If you don't know, I'm sorry. You probably don't need the crimper. You could probably just put the damn thing in the microwave for 20 seconds, if even that long. You just need to get it warm. Run your finger with some water, or even an egg wash, even. Just egg whites around the edges, fold it over. Like she said, you really could probably just use a fork if you're feeling froggy. And it would probably seal just fine. Probably just use your fingers and press down on it. You're basically making like a ravioli. But if a little doodad like that makes you feel better, whatever. If spending $10 on a thingy like that makes you feel better, go for it.
But while we wait for that chicken to heat up, we're gonna start working on the prep for our sweet treat. And if this is good, I already know this is gonna be a staple. I love s'mores.
So do I.
And we're gonna make from, let me tell you her Instagram. I've seen her recipes before and I really like her page. The Sam Plan Protein s'mores bars. And
well, I mean, it has the word protein in it, so it must be healthy.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. So, I mean, like, look how good these look. The instructions are to first add cold milk and gelatin to a saucepan. Saucepan? Am I okay? Add
You know, I've been asking that for a minute.
to a saucepan, let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes for gelatin to bloom. Then over low heat, stir.
This is going to be great. Oh, no. Okay. Did you look it up? Please tell me you looked this up. It's not that hard. Have you made marshmallows before? Has anybody? Let's go.
Stir it until it goes from thick to thin. Transfer to a mixing bowl, allow to cool for around 5 minutes. Add your protein, which I got the marshmallow flavored protein.
I want marshmallow flavored protein, I'm not gonna lie.
Uses one from Clean Simple Eats, but I have this one. This had good reviews, so fingers crossed. And then you let it get thick. It takes 10 to 15 minutes. And then we're going to basically allow it to set in the fridge for 30 to 45 minutes. And then assemble with graham crackers and low sugar chocolate chips.
So you're not making marshmallows. You're making marshmallow flavored gelatin. Marshmallows, you have to whip the fuck out of. Just letting you know. And they will set. Like, there is a point where they will set. So I'm interested to see how this turns out.
So, I've never made like a homemade gelatin situation, so fingers crossed it goes well. This is from the brand...
Gelatin's really not that hard, you guys. It really isn't that hard. I just... Let's go.
Rise, R-Y-S-E, jet puffed loaded protein marshmallow flavor. 1 scoop has 130 calories, 25 grams of protein.
I'm getting hungry. Damn it.
So I still have graham crackers left over from the 4th of July dessert we made, so it's kind of perfect. All right, let's give it...
Are they protein graham crackers? Because... just ask.
A smell test. Protein powder is very specific.
Gonna snort
Oh,
it.
wow. Smells like marshmallows. Slay. Love that for us. Okay, let's get started
Slay, girl,
on our
slay.
gelatin. I got gelatin. And I also bought the same fat-free skim milk from Fairlife because it's high protein, low sugar. Fairlife, the products go crazy on a weight loss journey. So
Why are you using milk? Not that you can't. I'm just wondering why milk. Because you're going to use protein powder anyway. Why are we using milk? Just because? There are lots of gelatin desserts that are made with milk, so it's not a weird thing. I'm just curious why we're making it. Is it to get the white color? So that the marshmallow looks white, so that it looks like a marshmallow? Because what makes the marshmallow white is whipping the crap out of it. I mean, you can add food coloring. I used to make marshmallows for Christmas every year. That was like, instead of giving cookies, we would give marshmallows. So if you just whip the crap out of them. Now, marshmallows are made with a lot of sugar. Like, they're almost completely sugar. So that's kind of how you get the fluff. So, yeah, so this will be interesting. Cat here. I love you to death, but Christ on a stick, you shed. I'm actually kind of curious about this one because if it turns out well, I'm down for an easy marshmallow. Okay? I like marshmallows a lot. And I really like s'mores. This might actually be a recipe that I might actually be interested in recreating. Because I really like s'mores. So, I don't know. Let's go. Just reaction to the gelatin. Gelatin's not that hard. It really isn't that hard.
before we add it to heat, we have to combine these two together. We have 2 cups of the milk.
Good job, you measured. Now, most of the time you want to measure on a flat surface, just letting you know. I mean, if you're going to try to measure, you might as well do it right. Put your measuring cups on a flat surface. That's why the lines are there. But, you know, this isn't baking. You can kind of eyeball it, sort of.
Into our saucepan. 5 tablespoons of gelatin.
That is
Don't
enough.
know if this is enough. Okay.
It should say on the package, babe.
Okay, I forgot I had another one in the pantry. Thank God.
How many marshmallows are you making?
It would be so convenient if one of these packets had a tablespoon. No. Shh, no bark, please. No, Bruno, please. No bark, please. No bark. Oh, sweet nibblets. Did you wake up your brother? I hope not. And it's less than a tablespoon, so that's fun. Check.
They're literally, it says on the packet. Did you read the packet? I use those a lot. There's
Checking the monitor now. Okay, nope, we're good. Still asleep. All right, I'm gonna do 6 of these packets because it's like almost a tablespoon, but it's not really. So I'm gonna call it 6 of these packets. If this is good, she had like a big tub of gelatin. All right, I'm combining it now. And I don't really know, she said to let it bloom.
Yeah, you shouldn't be stirring that. It's fine. Don't stir it. So it's not going to be that big of a deal because later on she's going to warm it up. But what you do normally, you put your liquid, any liquid, you put your liquid down, you take your, now some people will use sheets of gelatin, and I've not used sheets because you can do it with agar too. Agar? And I've not used that either. But I use this powdered stuff. This is Coors, I think she's using. You get your liquid, you put it down, and you take those little packets and you want to sprinkle them. You want to sprinkle it across the surface of your liquid, right? And you just leave it there. You just leave it there. It will slowly absorb into the liquid, right? You don't stir it. You don't stir it. That's not what you want to do. It will just slowly absorb into the liquid, and then later you will heat it up and it will melt and it will all combine together. It's not that big of a deal what she's doing. It will encourage clumping of the gelatin, which makes it more difficult for the gelatin to integrate into the liquid later on. So it can create like clumps of gelatin later on in the process that may or may not dissolve in the final product. So if you're trying to make like a clear gelatin, it will make an ugly gelatin basically. So if you're trying to make like a clear jello, because this, you would use this to make jello as well, like a jello mold or just, jello. So if you're looking for an aesthetic look, this can cause problems if for that later on down the road, or it can even cause like a grainy jello or just like a giant clump of jello later on. So that's why you don't want to do that. But like overall, it's not like the end of the damn world. It's just when you want it, that's the blooming process, is when you just scatter it over the top and you just let it soak up and absorb the liquid over time. That's what it's called, blooming. So if you look it up on the internet, it will explain this to you. People do this with coffee, apparently. I didn't know that. I'm trying to learn how to make like good coffee, especially in a coffee press. And apparently people will do this with coffee too. They'll pour hot water, but just enough hot water to cover the grounds, and then let it sit for a couple seconds or like a minute. I don't know. Clearly I haven't mastered this, but they'll call it blooming as well. I guess it's a similar process. So if you're familiar with that in coffee making, it's like a similar process. But that's what the blooming part is all about. So is it the end of the world? No. She's making solid white marshmallows. I highly doubt it's going to affect anything really. Now you know what it means when she says blooming. Typically you don't want to mix the gelatin. I know it feels counterintuitive. That's not what you want. When you're using the sheets, they're solid sheets, and somebody who's more familiar with the sheets might want to chime in the comments section, because I've not used them. I don't even know if we can buy them here in the States. I'm sure I can. I just don't know where I would. But those ones are similar. You just put them in the water and they don't even dissolve. They just get soft. And I think it's also called blooming. And you just put the sheets, however many sheets you need, in the water, and you let it just get soft. And they just kind of, that's what they do. They just get soft and they just kind of in the water like a jellyfish. And then when you heat it up, they'll dissolve into the water, and that's when it all gets integrated together. So there you go. Probably more than you ever wanted to know about gelatin. You're doing it wrong. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like the eyeballing the baking soda. This is not going to be the end of the world.
And then we'll turn on some low heat. All right, just taking my...
Whoa, shit. Sorry. Did you just... Okay. But you're letting it sit, right? That will cause problems.
Chicken out of the air fryer.
Uh-huh.
Now you guys know I love me some buffalo chicken anything.
Uh-huh.
So
I do.
And buffalo chicken calzones are so good, but they're super high in points and calories, which there's nothing wrong with, but I would love to have one fitting into my weight loss journey. I like to cut my chicken into small pieces. I don't
Why don't you just use chicken breast? I don't understand. Why do they have to be fried chicken? I don't know.
like big pieces of chicken, and I don't know a lot of people who do. We're gonna do some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, just a tablespoon. We're going to mix that up. We have our crimpet I just washed. I have a low carb wrap here, which is 1 point
like
on Weight Watchers. Now we're gonna add our filling. I'm gonna do a little bit of this Bullhouse Farms blue cheese, just a little bit. Throw in our chicken and some fat-free cheddar. Okay, now we have to microwave this whole thing for 20 seconds. Okay. I just realized I don't know if this is big enough. Wait, I gotta pull it over. Okay, wait, I don't know. Is this gonna... Okay. Is it big enough? Okay, let's push it. Let's crimp it, you guys. Let's crimp it. How long am I supposed to push? I don't think I need to push it that long. Okay. Oh, gorgeous. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, that is pretty satisfying. I'm not going to lie. I had something like this before. And I know these devices have existed for a long time. So they used to make like one to make sandwiches, basically like Uncrustables. I mean, these things have existed for a long time. So.
Okay. That's quite beautiful. Now I'm going to pop it in the air fryer with a spritz of avocado oil, and we're going to let it get nice and crispy.
I don't even know if you really need oil for that. That's got enough. Yeah, whatever.
All right. Here she is.
Here she is.
Listen to that.
See, that sounds nice.
Crisp. Let's see how it looks. That looks honestly so yummy.
It's a neat trick.
Okay, just try to bite. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about it being crimped together. That is fire. And
What is that weird grunting noise? I'm sorry.
this whole thing only has 5 points on Weight Watchers. All right, I believe this has bloomed. I think it was supposed to just like get kind of thick, which it has. So now
You get okay. Hang on. Let me see if I can catch that. Those are drops. Okay. You see this doodad right here? That's a clump of the gelatin. All right. That's what happens when you don't let it bloom properly and you just start whisking it together. Boiling is not great. I don't think it's going to hurt it too much. It's just going to create air bubbles later on in the gelatin. So I think what you need to do at this point is let it cool. The other problem is it might have boiled out the liquid. So you might have to add more liquid, which would also mean you'd have to reintegrate the water. So that's a troubleshooting that you might need to look up. But this here, and I think there's one here, and it looks like there's another one here. These are all clumps of undissolved gelatin. And it's created like a boba. So it's got a gelatin shell around it now. And inside, the reason why it's white inside is because that is undissolved grains, of gelatin inside. And it can't dissolve because it now has that nice chewy shell of gelatin around it that the water can't get through. So, yum! But that's why you let it bloom, because it prevents this from occurring. And later, when you warm it up, I think she just put it directly on. I think that's what she said, which is also not what you're supposed to do. And you're not supposed to leave it unattended, which I think she also did, which is why it boiled. You don't want it to boil, typically.
So now we're gonna put it, it's been like 15 minutes. We're gonna put it on a low heat and stir it until it gets thin.
Wait, what? What? I'm sorry, back up. Yeah, okay, you ate the thing. I'm sorry, I didn't hear all of that correctly.
Fire, and this whole thing only has 5 points on Weight Watchers. All right, I believe this has bloomed. I think it was supposed to
Bloomed?
just...
Okay, she said this is bloomed. Okay, so she didn't boil it. Cool. These are still what I said they were, but this is why you don't want to mix it, all right? Same process, same problem. She didn't boil it, she bloomed it.
like get kind of thick, which it has.
Okay.
So now we're
Those are still but those are still clumps of undissolved gelatin. It still occurred because she stirred it, right? That's why you don't stir it, all right? My point still stands. I thought she said she had boiled it. I thought she had gone immediately from dumping it in, stirring it, heating it, all right?
We're gonna put it, it's been like 15 minutes. We're gonna put it on a low heat and stir it until it gets thin now. So that's what's next.
Okay.
Okay, so I let the mixture cool, and this now we're gonna beat for like 10 to 15 minutes with the protein powder. I'm gonna add 3 scoops.
I'm curious if this will fluff up with the protein powder. Without the protein powder, it would have fluffed up. I'm curious if it will fluff up with the protein powder. I'm curious. Because this is step 1 of making marshmallows. The next step is adding boiling hot sugar, not getting it on yourself, and then whipping the shit out of it again.
Of this protein powder, and I just did the math on if this makes 8, it's going to be about 6 points each, depending if I use everything I thought. So I'll confirm the points at the end, but now we're going to like mix this for like 10 to 15
Oh, I just noticed she's using her kitchen mixer. Hey.
minutes. Oh, it's not plugged in.
Oh, dude, she's got like the big kitchen mixer too.
All right, we're getting there. All right, per
Yeah, that sounds about right for a kitchen mixer.
usual, I don't feel like I did it totally right, but it's definitely giving a bit of marshmallow.
Yeah. I feel like, okay, I don't think it's her. I mean, maybe it is. She might be being impatient. You do have to whip them for a long time, which is why you get a kitchen mixer. So I feel like that just needs to whip longer. That's what I feel like. But I'm not positive because I've never seen this recipe done before, and I've never used protein powder in a marshmallow recipe. So I don't know. I don't know if the protein powder is disrupting the gelatin being able to whip, to fluff up. I don't know if that's what's causing it. I don't know if she just didn't let it fluff long enough, whip up long enough. So it could be either of those two things. It could be a recipe issue. It could be she didn't wait long enough, because you really do have to let it go for quite a while. I don't know how long she let it go. Let me back it up just a little bit, because it looks fine here, but this is the real early stages of whipping the crap out of it. And I do like meringue. Have you ever made meringue? It's kind of a similar process, and you really just have to let it whip.
All right, per usual, I don't feel like I did it totally right, but it's definitely giving a bit of marshmallow energy.
Well,
and
maybe.
the taste is good.
Well, yeah, the stuff is flavored like marshmallow.
So we're just gonna rock
And gelatin doesn't have a flavor, so.
with it, roll with it, because I've been beating this forever. Oh, okay, wait, no, it looks like marshmallow. It looks like marshmallow. Okay. So now,
What world do you come from? All right.
oh, look at that. No, but it tastes very close to marshmallows, and with the graham cracker and chocolate, I think
You used marshmallow flavored protein powder with milk and gelatin. Those two things have no actual flavor, so I would hope it tastes like marshmallow. It's like, okay.
this is gonna be friggin' venom. Ugh.
Why don't you use like a spatula? Why do you have against spatulas?
That texture is something. It's something.
It is something.
Hers made a much higher volume.
It looks like it's setting. To be fair, it looks like it's starting to set. It looks like it's starting to set, so I don't know. Maybe she did whip it long enough. I don't know. Again, I've not done it with protein powder before, so I don't know. Maybe this is what it's supposed to look like.
I'm sure I didn't do the gelatin portion totally correctly.
I don't know. I think she did. With the exception of stirring it, I think she's fine. Because like I said, it will bloom anyway if she leaves it alone. And once she heated it, it should have been fine. Because she's not going for a nice crystal clear gelatin. So who cares? So I think the gelatin was fine. Now that I know she didn't boil it, I misheard her. I think she's okay. I just don't. I think the protein powder is just making it weird. I'm kind of interested though. It's got my attention.
But please feel free to leave your tips and tricks below. Anderson and I are about to go for...
I'm not gonna lie, that looks absolutely terrifying though. To be fair, when you make marshmallow, okay, no, that's not entirely fair. When I make marshmallow, now keep in mind, mine are made out of like sugar and gelatin. When I whip the crap out of mine, it's pretty smooth when it comes out. My shit's pretty smooth. My marshmallow is pretty smooth when it comes out. It looks a lot like fluff. And it's fairly smooth. And this looks curdled. But again, I don't use protein powder. Even when I use cocoa powder to make chocolate marshmallows, mine doesn't do this. But cocoa powder is not protein powder. So, I don't know. Maybe the protein powder is what's making the difference. I'm kind of curious to try it now just to see why hers looks this way. Like, is it user error? Is it recipe error?
a walk while this sets in the fridge. Yeah, hers had a different energy.
I wouldn't put it in the fridge, but it doesn't need, okay, mine doesn't need to go in the fridge. You just set it, you cover it and you set it. It's very sticky. I usually put like, baking, no, I don't. Do I? Cornstarch. I usually dust it with cornstarch because it's very sticky.
But you know what?
It's a marshmallow.
This tastes good, so it's fine. We're gonna make it work.
Yeah, it looks like it's setting.
It's not a total flop. It's edible. It tastes good. This should make about 8 graham crackers worth, because I...
Get a spatula, you weirdo. Just a silicone spatula.
checked how many would fit in here.
Also, use wet hands. It shouldn't stick to wet hands.
So let's put this in the fridge. Try to...
Stop it. Stop. Get a spatula. Just dip it in some water.
Let's spread this out, and then we'll like cut them into square shapes.
Stop it.
Hers were a lot thicker, but I didn't want mine that thick anyway, so that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fridge and let it chill while we take a walk. All right, you guys, it is so much later. It is 4:30. We went for a 3-mile walk. Then we just ran to the store because Anderson's formula was on sale for Circle Week, so I picked up a few of those. And then I hit a ton of traffic coming home. So now we'll continue our s'mores making journey, and I'm also gonna start making dinner so it's ready when Yar comes home because we're both hungry and ready to eat soon. So let's look at our marshmallow. Funky, she's funky, but you know, that's okay. I'm gonna text you. Oh my goodness, this is so wacky. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that.
I mean, it's gelatin. So, yeah. Okay. It's not a marshmallow.
I mean, it's honestly the vibe. Really.
It looks like plastic, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of looks like a rubbery plastic. Okay. It's Jello. All right.
Really, so let's make our little squares, shall we, people? Let's see how many I can make out of this. Phonics song. Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to make like 8 perfect ones, and I'll just cut off the excess for another situation, I suppose. This is so... I don't know why this is so funny. It's like, why is gelatin such a funny situation? Oh, look how fun this is gonna be! So like, we do this, and then we like do the drizzled chocolate on top. I'm gonna like make it a little bit more uniform. Hers was like so much smoother, but like whatever, it's still gonna be like delicious. Oh, you know what? I'll like put the flat side on top, and then once we do the chocolate, oh, it's gonna be so good. I have like complete and utter faith in this. Okay, let me get my...
There's like a gurgling noise in the background, and I can't quite figure out what it is. Because it's not constant. So I can't tell if like the dog... It sounds like maybe the dog's in the background going... "Rrr, rrr, rrr." And it's just... Because it's not... It's every once in a while.
Let me get my squares assembled here, and then we'll add our melted chocolate. That's it. So stand by, people. All right, don't mind the dishes behind me. I've got a lot of dishes from all the cooking we did today. All right, I need to try this.
Why? Why do I have to listen to you chew? Can you not get so close to the fucking camera that I have to listen to you chew? You don't like that. I can tell from your face you didn't like that. I don't know if I'd like that either.
Oddly enough, it's very close to marshmallow.
No, it's not. You liar. You, you are lying. Look at that face. You lie. You are a liar. When you ate that cinnamon roll, I believed you liked that. I believed you. You are lying right now. You bit into that and you were like, you are lying right now. It may taste like a marshmallow. I believe you there, but you do not like this.
Not exactly the same, but with graham cracker and chocolate, it will be good. I was actually able to get 10 out of these, and I actually probably could do more. I have some jello or gelatin left. Yeah, calculating these, like, they're actually probably closer to 5 points. So yeah, I'm gonna melt my chocolate, and then I'm guessing I should store these in the fridge in like an airtight container. So I'm just gonna melt my Lily's chocolate chips in the microwave. Oh no, I put my tripod in the chocolate. Oh geez, oh my god. All right, I just used the same parchment paper that I'd use.
You know, now that I think about it, since they are effectively Jell-O, I guess you do have to store it in the fridge. I was thinking of the actual marshmallows. So they're not marshmallow. She did not make marshmallow. She made marshmallow flavored Jell-O. Which is fine. Whatever.
Used for gelatin.
Get a freaking spatula. Your life would be so much easier. Why do you hate life? Why do you hate cooking? Get a spatula. It's a silicone spatula.
Now I'm gonna start by trying to evenly. She like made hers so perfectly, like dripped over the whole thing.
She probably used a spatula too, didn't she? I'm kidding. I have no idea.
But I'm just gonna first try to like evenly spread out the amounts, so it's an even. Like I don't run out of chocolate. This is all I got here. So now, how did she make hers like just so perfectly over?
Could you stop doing that? I mean, I guess it's your family, your germs, but still.
Over the edges of each.
If you serve these to other people, I'm going to be a little disturbed. Oh, God.
Each one. How did she do that?
Carefully.
How did she do that? We may never know. We may just need to. Oh, maybe I should do this and use it as a binding agent. Just flipperoo. Oh, it's so ugly, but like, you know, hers were like stunning, but like, that's okay. You know, we just want it to taste good and then just like, just eat it like this. You know what do you know what I mean? Like, I know it's a little ugly, but it's okay. I just gotta make one look good. Just gotta make one look pretty. There it is. That one looks nice.
Maybe it is the dog.
I'm so mad I wasn't recording. I just took my first bite. These are so good. They're so good. They're a little messy. So some of them stayed together, but somewhere I did the chocolate, like the marshmallow, like isn't really sticking to it. But they taste amazing. And I highly recommend making these. I will link her video. Oh, this one stuck really well. They're so good.
I mean, they're chocolate. And, okay, what else do we do? Hello, oh, wow. No, those actually look like marshmallow. Hang on. Is there sound? Okay. There's too much. Can you guys see this? Five tablespoons of gelatin. Okay. Did you see how she just kind of like sprinkled it on top? That's the blooming. Okay, here's the protein powder. She's using toasted marshmallow flavor. 3 servings of whey protein. Okay, all right. That was a really important moment there. God, I hate these. Did you see how when she pulled it out, it was like runny? Yeah. Maybe she over whipped it? All right, see how smooth that is? Okay, but it is kind of curdly. All right, when she was like smushing hers, it was still kind of curdly, and it still does have like a curdly top to it. All right, now hers are kind of... So maybe what's making hers look marshmallowy is the fact that they're thicker. Maybe. Maybe they look marshmallowier because they're thicker. Excuse me. All right, chocolates. And well, that's how she got the perfect pour. She just dumped it over the top of it. So, wow. That was a lot of chocolate. All right, and then she just cut it in half again. No calorie protein s'mores. We got time to watch this one more time. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's got air in it. It definitely has air inside of it, but it's not a marshmallow. It's not it's not fluffy like a marshmallow. Like, I know she's squishing it, but it's not like a marshmallow squish. Yeah, because a marshmallow, you saw how she pulled it apart. A marshmallow would have like a cheese pull kind of a thing. Not like as stretchy as a cheese pull, but it would pull apart because it would be sticky. All right. All right. See how she's just like scattering this on top? She's not going to let it sit long enough for you guys to see the bloom. But see how she's just kind of like that on top? And then see how it's just kind of sitting there? But you can see along the edges here how it's kind of like absorbed. That's the bloom, right? There you go. All right, there's the protein powder going in. Okay. And now she's going to whip it on high. She turned it all the hell the way up. Okay. You see how it's starting to like kind of stick on the sides though? Okay, here. This is kind of important. She's going to pull it out. See how it's kind of like peeking though? So it's got some air whipped into it. If you like, I go back to the meringue stuff. Like when you make meringue and you pull the whipper out, it should make what they call stiff peaks, which means when you pull the whipper out slowly, it should, the peak that comes out, when you pull it out, it should hold its shape. When you pull the whipper out and it comes out and then like makes a little pyramid, that should hold its shape after you pull it away, right? That's a stiff peak. This isn't stiff, but you see that pull? So it's got a little bit of elasticity to it, but it's still pretty runny. I don't know what you would call that, soft peaks? But then it's still pretty creamy here. But it does curdle. It does have like a curdly, see? See when she pulls it away? It is kind of curdly when she pulls it away. And it's pretty solid. I know she keeps mushing it, but it's got some air in it, but it's not a marshmallow. It's not a true marshmallow. Because like I said, a true marshmallow, if you were to pull it apart, would have some stick to it. Like the center of it would still stick. Even after you cut it. Like you'd cut it with the knife, it would still re-adhere. And when you pull it apart, it would still try to re-stick. I mean, you'd have that cut, but it would try to re-stick to itself. And then the reason why she got such a pretty cover is because she drenched the motherfuckers. See, when she did that, it should have pulled it. It should have still tried to stick together. I don't know what you would call that, honestly. I don't know what you call this. Aerated jello. But I'm sure because it's got the marshmallow flavored protein in it, gelatin doesn't have flavor to it. She just used milk. Milk doesn't typically, I mean, it has a milk flavor, but it's not usually overpowering. So it's going to taste like marshmallow, you know? It's probably chewy because it looks like she whipped it into a chewy consistency, you know? And then there's enough chocolate on there. There's plenty of chocolate. So you've got the graham cracker, you've got the chocolate, and you've got a marshmallow flavor. I mean, gelatin's just basically protein anyway. So, I mean, there you go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's probably she over whipped it and it was too stiff. I don't know. But I think the other reason why Alex's didn't look like this is because Alex's were thinner than hers. I honestly think that might be the major issue with Alex's marshmallows is that Alex's weren't as thick. Because hers are very thick. And that might just be the major issue with it. Because I really don't think Alex messed up too bad. 168 calories for these. Jesus. 3 scoops whey protein. 3 sheets of graham cracker. Add cold milk. Let's see. Yeah, wait 10 to 15 minutes for the gelatin to bloom. Stir in, transfer mixing bowl. Allow to cool for about 5 minutes. Add your protein and whisk until mixture goes from thin to thick. That doesn't make any sense. This may take 10 to 15 minutes. Transfer to a lined tray and allow mixture to firm up in the fridge. This is not helpful. That needs more description. I don't really know what that means, but soft peaks? Would you call that soft peaks? Stretchy peaks? I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. All right, anyway, that's long enough dwelling on that. So, all right. Let's go back to Alex. All right, so I'm not going to finish the rest of this video. It doesn't look like we're really doing with much anything else there. If you have made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave a campfire. Is there a campfire? Leave a fire of some variety because we were roasting s'mores down in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. The baby was there. Confirmed. We saw it. We saw it moving in the reflection. So at least in that part. We're going to play this game now. It's like, where's Waldo? So yeah, that was cool. The calzone thing, I mean, or the crimper thingy, it's a cute trick. I don't hate it. Do you need it? I don't know. You tell me. The s'mores thing, I'm curious. I don't know. Maybe. I have a whipper. Haven't used my KitchenAid stand mixer for a minute. I just have to get the protein powder, I suppose. So maybe I do like a s'more. So have you guys made something like this? What was your experience with it? Let me know what you think the recipe means. Are you going to try it? Let me know how it turns out. I don't, other than her not knowing what the blooming thing meant, I don't really have an issue with any of this, to be perfectly honest with you. And again, it's not like baking. It didn't ruin anything. If she was trying to make like a clear Jell-O mold, maybe it might have been an issue, but I doubt it seriously. Honestly, it's kind of funny. 168 calories for those though. I wonder what Alex's ended up coming out to. I know she kept saying there were like 5 or 6 points for Weight Watchers, but also keep in mind that the calzone thing that she made, that hot chicken ranch calzone thing that she made, that was 5 Weight Watchers points. So her dessert was as many Weight Watchers points as her lunch, just, for comparison points there. So I don't know, man. Was it lower in sugar? I guess, because the marshmallows weren't made with sugar, but what was making it sweet is my question, because marshmallows are made out of basically gelatin and sugar. Like a true marshmallow is made out of basically gelatin and sugar. So what was making it sweet is my question. And also that was I mean, even if it's reduced sugar, chocolate, it's still, that's a lot of chocolate. That's a lot of chocolate. But I mean, it's s'more. So, all right. That's all I've got, really. Let me know what you guys, I've already said this a million times. Let me know what you think down below. Your emoji is a fire of some variety. If there's a campfire, that would be best. If not, just fire in general. And we're going to check out her. This is how I lost 30 pounds eating s'mores and calzones. I don't really see anything else. I know her next one, I think she has a weigh-in. Anyway, I will see everybody in the next video. Let me know if I missed anything that I need to go back over in this video, because I know I don't watch every second of her videos. But anyway, that's all I've got for you guys. I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. And thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. And I will see everybody in the next video. Bye!
This is my outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.